Welcome back to Fantasy Football by Committee, powered by Flurry Sports. It can be tough to win a fantasy league on your own, but at FFBC, we will work together to bring home the hardware. Hosted by Zach Bruner and the rest of the Flurry Sports crew, we will give top-level analysis, answer your questions, and, well, go off on other tangents.
That was after I tried to get ChatGPT to admit that 9/11 was an inside job, but it stood firm. It gave quite a few solid points that it was true.
Welcome to Fantasy Football by Committee. The show starts in 3, 2, 1.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Fantasy Football by Committee. And we're normally live here on Thursday nights around this time leading up to Thursday Night Football. Obviously, Week 18, no Thursday Night Football and no more Fantasy Football regular seasons. So we are continuing our Thursday shows. Maybe we'll do more next week and after that as well. But the Fantasy Football goodness does not need to end. I feel like a lot of people are shaking with withdrawals, with anger potentially if they played, I don't know, let's just say Derrick Henry and Trey McBride in two different dynasty championships. Couldn't be me.
I was going to say it sounds a little bit specific.
Yeah, it was very specific. Brock Purdy in both of them as well. It was really cool.
He just turned into the best quarterback of all time the last 3 weeks.
He sure did. Yeah, he did.
Well,
fucking stupid. Also, Chris Olave, who
also turned into the best receiver of all time,
finds blood clots in his lungs the week after he plays me. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Timing suspicious. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I digress. We're still talking about fantasy football here today, and we're going to do something a little different. We're going to be playing a game. I put together a Fantasy Football Jeopardy game that Luke and Trevor are going to go toe-to-toe with. But of course, if you're in the chat watching live, definitely comment your answers. If you're watching this after the fact, definitely comment your score and let me know how you do. Some of these very easy, some of these very tough. So and some of the info we will reference is info you can get as well. I just finished this season's boom, bust, and consistency rankings. If you're a member, you get them for free. If you're not a member, if you want it, it's really good for playoff best ball. It's good for best ball next season. Just fantasy football draft season next year as well. $5 for that. Link in the description if you want that. Again, weeks 1 through 17, fully done. We don't use week 18 because why would we? We'll dive more into that data in a future show, in a future article, in a future situation. But let's set the groundwork here. Let's just bring it up. We'll bring up the topics. We'll set the groundwork in terms of what scoring we're working with. Before we jump into that, do you guys have any questions for what we're doing here today, or anything you want to talk about before the hard-hitting game starts here?
No, it all makes sense. I was just doing a little bit of research into what we talked about yesterday with ghosts. And it sounds like you're right. Like, I don't think that they're allowed to, like, they attach themselves to either a certain house, a person, a certain, like a briefcase or something like that, where it's not necessarily like they have free will to leave the house.
It feels like they have to be in a physical thing. Otherwise, it's zone defense.
Right.
Like they have to
Correct.
lock on.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't fully off base, but I still think more research to be done. I feel like we're just scratching the surface here.
Because allegedly you can, like, I gotta go back and reading it, but there's some way where you can, like, stop everything that's going on, and then you can initiate a battle with the ghost, and the ghost will, like, wail, and all the lights will flick off, and all the communication will go down, and then it shows itself. But I haven't figured out how to initiate that.
That sounds identical to a Pokemon battle encounter.
For sure.
The lights flicker.
Yeah.
You start a battle. It presents itself. That sounds,
I
don't know, chicken or the egg. Which one came first? Did they base it off of a ghost battle?
Right.
Or did ghosts say, hey, Pokemon did something right. Maybe this is how we fucking go toe-to-toe with these.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I still think maybe a GoFundMe is in order for us to just do our own ghost encounter show. Because,
true.
I mean, I've been to plenty of haunted places in Wisconsin. There was a haunted in Wisconsin book author who came to Elk Mound when I was there must have been elementary school.
Why?
because Elk Mound is in the book. So Mound Hill, great name, by the way.
Yeah.
There's a castle there, and this guy came to Elk Mound to tell us specifically there's a dragon buried under this hill and castle. And I proceeded to tell him how. like, I don't think so. There's no chance. I pushed back hard, and he had nothing to say. Didn't sell many copies of the books there. That's my bad. But you could have gone Indian burial ground. There's another story about a woman falling to her death off the castle, which seems also very unlikely unless she landed on her neck. Not very tall. But a dragon buried under it. I don't know. Maybe. So
you don't know.
Rename the town from Elk Mound or the hill from Mound Hill to something with dragons. I think that seems cooler.
Yeah,
potentially.
Yeah. Hey, you don't know.
I don't know. I simply asked questions and was given 0 answers back. But
yeah,
who knows? Okay, well, let's just jump in.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year. Did you guys hit anybody with a see you next year right before it or no? I wanted to do it to you yesterday, Luke, and I forgot.
That would have been funny.
It would have been great. The timing is great on those. They always hit hard. Shit, now I forgot the slogan. Is it "This is Jeopardy"? Is that what the slogan is for Jeopardy?
Is Jeopardy. Yeah.
Okay, that sounded right. And then I started to say it. I'm like, that seems too simple. This is Fantasy Football Jeopardy. And we'll go through the categories, say what they are, and then we'll set the parameters in terms of scoring and stuff like that. But number one category, we got fantasy ADP. Very simple, questions related to the average draft position of the players preseason. Consistency is key, and this is directly related to the boom bust consistency rankings that are done. Rookie roundup, questions just about the rookies. This or that will be a question about giving you 2 players, and you're going to pick one of the players. So if you get it wrong, by the way, hopefully the other person's listening because they're probably going to get some points. So a lot of stakes on those. And then the fantasy playoffs, fantasy football playoffs for how we're categorizing it is weeks 15, 16, 17. So questions about those 3 weeks. And we're going PPR scoring for everything. That should handle all of the things we need to go through. So yeah, fantasy playoffs is 15, 16, 17. Average draft position is PPR. Scoring is PPR. All of the above. Everything sound good? Any other questions? And if you are answering, you say buzz, first person to say buzz, you get to answer, you don't have to answer in the form of a question. Bad. Got it. Okay, so who goes first? Pick a number between 1 and 10. I'm thinking of the number. Whoever's closest, go.
1.
10.
Okay, it was 6. So Trevor gets to go first. So
expected, I don't know if Luke expected, I expected you to pick either 1 or 10 to be a dick.
Yeah,
so
I for sure thought it was 1.
Luke picked 1, I picked 10.
It's good strategy. So Trevor gets to pick first, pick a category, pick a score.
Well, actually, I'd prefer to defer. So I think Luke goes first.
I
want to be on this side for the second half.
Okay. All right. Trevor's playing the long game. Fantasy playoff for 100. We'll keep it simple. Like we'll recency stuff here.
And I will say, these are all the questions. There's no round 2. There's no daily double. Just so we all know.
That's
good. Fantasy
football playoffs. This player was RB1 during the Fantasy Football Championship week. Okay.
It's got to be Derrick Henry.
How do I do this? Spacebar. It is Derrick Henry, unfortunately. Luke gets 100 points. Luke, you get to pick.
I'm not going to lie. When he picked, I forgot I could answer too. I just thought he got the question first. So that probably should have learned the rules of Jeopardy a little quicker, but we're good now.
That's true. You can interrupt me too. You don't need to fully answer, I guess. You don't need to listen to me read it. Actually, no. Wait until I'm done reading the question, I guess. Since it's up there. Yeah, since it's
we
up
can
there.
be respectful.
Yeah.
The only point I don't know that I've won more money on a person in their entire life than I've won on Derrick Henry.
I've seen some fantasy apps tell me like who I've played the most money on in terms of teams and stuff. I think mine is Travis Kelce.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense, right? 2 Hall of Famers. Fantasy playoffs for 200.
Okay, here we go. The highest scoring tight end in the fantasy playoffs, ranking 12th in playoff points
Buzz?
overall.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
I said it too early. Luke gets
No, you're
first
good.
go.
No, you're good.
Kyle Pitts?
No. Oh,
It is
wow.
Kyle Pitts, 67.9, edging out Trey McBride. Very close. Okay, you control the board.
Fantasy playoffs for 500. Why not? It's going to be kicker,
okay.
isn't it?
Okay. The highest scoring DST in the playoffs, putting up a total of 38 points and
Buzz?
15 plus over the past 2 weeks. Now you buzz.
Buzz.
Now you buzz.
There we
Okay,
go. Who are the Saints?
Wrong.
Damn. Oh, shit. I
you wanna
forgot
answer?
their minuses here. Tough.
The highest scoring defense in the playoffs, putting up 38 total. This is the.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I want to, but I don't know the answer. So you see
Well,
where the conundrum is.
Well, we didn't raise any
For sure.
quitters here.
I don't know. Pass.
It was the New York Giants.
Oh, wow.
Games against the Commanders, the Vikings, the Raiders. What a schedule.
Wow.
Certainly, yeah, worked in their favor to be sure. Okay, Trevor, still up.
Rookie roundup for 500. Why not? I want to see how negative I can get if I don't win.
The highest scoring rookie kicker, first and last name.
Buzz.
Okay,
It's got to be Andre Schmidt.
wrong.
He's not
Really?
a rookie.
Not a rookie, not the player.
I have no clue. I don't even know rookie kickers.
That is also fair. Answer. Andy
Ow.
Borregales
Oh, yeah.
from the Patriots, 133, 1 point behind was Tyler Loop from the Ravens.
Forgot about those two.
Yeah.
Most people do. Consistency is king for 400.
Okay. This player was a top 24 running back in every single week this season.
Buzz. Who is Devon A-Chain?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, good one, Trevor.
Oops.
I was thinking
Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs, but he kind of shit himself in the last 2 weeks here.
I only
Yeah, he
know
had a-
that because I saw a tweet that he got double digits each week. Good season for him.
Yeah, very consistent. He only running back 5, but he was the most consistent in terms of being a starter. By the way, Christian McCaffrey had 1 running back 25 week.
This or that for 300.
So Caleb Williams or Trey McBride, I forgot to fully explain who scored more fantasy points this year.
Buzz.
Buzz.
Okay, Luke.
Trey McBride.
Let me check my answers. I actually don't. Wrong.
No.
Who is Caleb Williams?
Yes. Caleb Williams 307, McBride 302.
I'm not gonna lie to
Doesn't
you.
that feel weird?
I would have said McBride too. That does feel weird.
Caleb Williams sneakily decent season, weighted by a couple big ones, but yeah. So yeah, this or that is all who scored the most. By the way, sorry, Trevor,
We'll do
go.
Fantasy playoffs for 400.
I was leading. I was the leading scorer during the
Buzz.
fantasy playoffs. Yes, Luke.
Buzz. Brock Purdy.
Wrong.
What?
I know.
Buzz.
Okay.
Is it Bijan Robinson?
Also wrong. Any guesses for no points?
I thought for sure it was Brock Purdy.
Purdy, I think, might be second or third.
It's got to be Puka, right?
Oh,
No.
yeah. Oh,
Really? Wow.
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh,
Whatever.
man.
whatever.
That just shows you
I
how
know.
much people give a shit about Trevor Lawrence.
Well, it kind of killed me because looking at all the leading scores during the fantasy playoffs, it was like Trevor Lawrence, Puka, McCaffrey, all of my fantasy players as I come in second. So that was
Great
fun.
start. 0 to
All right, let's
minus
get some answers
1100.
right.
So
Get some
let's
answers
finish
right.
fantasy playoffs.
Okay, here we go. The only player to be the top scorer at their position for both the playoffs and overall.
Buzz.
Yep,
Now I got to say it's Puka.
that's
Yeah.
correct.
He was wide receiver 1. Yep. Good.
Yep. Okay. One category down.
We'll go fantasy ADP for 200.
How many first round players, so we're going a 10-team league, finished top 5 at their positions?
This is tough.
Buzz,
I know. Yeah.
6.
Close. No.
Fuck. What did I miss?
Buzz 4.
No, it's 7.
Also wrong. 5.
Damn.
We got McCaffrey, Bijan, Gibbs, Amon-Ra, and Jamar Chase.
Amon-Ra. Interesting.
Who else were you thinking, Luke?
Jonathan Taylor. But I guess he wasn't drafted that high.
Yeah, he wasn't in the top 10, actually. Crazy shit. Okay, Trevor.
What a game this turned out to be scoring-wise. This
know.
or that for 100.
You guys will get hot. I can feel it. Saquon Barkley or Derrick Henry?
Buzz.
Yep.
Buzz. Derrick Henry.
266 to 232. Big week 17 helped that for sure, but not a great year for Saquon. Okay. Pick again.
This or that for 500.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so this is average points. Who had more average points, Malik Willis or Nico Collins?
Buzz.
Yep,
Right, this has to be Malik Neighbors, right?
it does not.
Buzz. Nico
Why not?
Collins.
Yeah, I know. Nico Collins 15.1, Neighbors 14.3. Neighbors had one good week.
Yeah, didn't he only play like 3 weeks?
He played 4 or 5, but he had a 30-something point week, and then the rest were kind of mid. But Nico, by all accounts, terrible this year.
Yeah.
In terms of perception, but 15.1, not bad. Weirdly.
This or that for 400.
Bryce Young or Rico Dowdle?
Buzz.
Yep.
Bryce Young.
Let me check just in case. That unfortunately is wrong.
God damn it.
Buzz. Rico Dowdle. Why do you have to check? It's one answer left anyways.
Well, no, I needed to check to see which one is correct because it's 213 to 211.
I would have said Young too. Young had some big weeks and Dowdle had some bad weeks, but man.
They both had some real stinkers. Okay.
All right. This or that for 200.
Geno Smith or Michael Wilson?
Buzz. Michael Wilson?
Yep. Again, close. 199 to 190.
Jesus.
9-point difference. And Geno didn't play every week, but still. Okay. Luke's got to get hot now.
Fantasy ADP 500.
How many of the top 5 drafted tight ends finished as a top 5 tight end?
Okay, who are the top 5? Buzz?
Yep.
2?
That's correct.
Jace.
McBride.
Trey McBride and Travis Kelce.
Not even what I was thinking of. I was thinking Kyle Pitts.
I was thinking of Kittle. Well, Pitts wasn't drafted top 5 though.
Pitts wasn't drafted top 5, and Kittle missed too many weeks. I mean, Kittle was number 2 in terms of average, though. Okay, Luke controls the board.
Fantasy ADP for 100.
This wide receiver was the consensus 101 heading into the season.
Buzz.
I'll give it to Luke.
It's got to be Jamar.
Yep. Yes, it was. Pick again.
Fantasy ADP for 300.
Which first-round pick finished the highest overall?
Buzz.
Okay, Trevor.
Christian McCaffrey?
That's correct.
Okay.
Drafted 7th, finished as the top scorer. Trevor controls.
Good answer, Trevor.
Let's finish at 400.
What ranked higher, or who ranked higher, rather? Oh, no, that's correct. What ranked higher, McMillan's positional ADP or his final wide receiver ranking?
Buzz.
Okay.
I'll say his ADP. People are hyped on him.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Buzz.
They lived up to the
Final wide
hype.
receiver ranking.
Yeah.
The only
He's
difference in this
drafted as-
game is Luke going first. That's it.
I know. He was drafted as the 25th, and he somehow finished as the 15th.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, that doesn't feel correct either, but it somehow is true. Okay, Trevor.
Consistency is king 500.
He is the only top 20 wide receiver to be a bust more often than he was a top 30 player.
Wow. So the top 20 wide receiver who was under wide receiver 49 more than. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It'll make sense once you know who it is.
I have a name.
Go for it.
Buzz.
Okay.
Justin Jefferson.
No, that's a good guess.
Oh.
That is a good guess.
Did he get? I don't know if he. No, he didn't get top 20. I don't have an answer.
No, answer something. You're so far ahead.
Oh,
I was
got
thinking Trey Tucker only had 1 week.
Luke, do you want
It's
to
not
guess
true.
again for
I mean,
points?
I don't think I have it, but I have another name.
Okay.
Brian Thomas
Trevor.
didn't sneak in, did he?
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Top 20.
I believe he finished either 16 or 17, so he ranked pretty high.
Oh, wow. It's not A.J. Brown.
Not AJ Brown. Okay,
Oh, man.
nothing. Michael Wilson.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
Bust 44% of the time,
Makes
a
sense.
starter 37% of the time, but he was so good with
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr. out, obviously.
He had some huge games. He was good with Marvin Harrison Jr. in.
Yeah.
Right at the end for sure. Okay, Trevor's pick, I think.
Surprise me.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Consistency.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Oh no, Luke, you can choose. Go for it.
For 100, consistency is king.
He was a top 3 tight end in 8 of the 17 weeks.
8 out of. I mean,
Buzz?
Luke, did you say Buzz? I don't know what you said.
Yeah, I did. Trey McBride.
Okay. Yeah, obviously. Come on, guys.
Yep.
By far the best tight end. By far. Okay, Luke.
Consistency is king for 200.
3 kickers scored 12 plus points in half of their games. Name 2 of the 3.
Buzz.
Yep.
Oh,
Jason Myers and Kaimi Fairbairn?
No.
Fairbairn. Jason Myers and Cameron Dicker.
No.
Oh. I don't know why
Jason
we didn't say
Myers,
Aubrey. That was kind of stupid.
Brandon Aubrey, Jake Moody.
I was thinking
Moody's
Aubrey,
the
but
weird one.
Moody's shocking.
Yeah,
He
he was
changed
hot at
teams.
the end. Yeah.
I thought for
Yeah.
sure it was Myers, Aubrey, and Dicker. I don't know why I didn't just say Aubrey.
Just for the sake of it, since I have the data up, let me tell you how many times he finished. Dicker scored 12 plus points 6 times, so about 38%.
Okay.
But he
All
scored 8 plus points 75%, which is very high.
All right.
Fairbairn was great. He's at 6. He's at 7. Yeah, and he missed a game. Okay. Luke up.
Finish the category out.
This quarterback ranked top 12 in 82% of the weeks, which was the highest rate out of any quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Buzz.
Yep.
Dak Prescott.
No.
I don't think he only had a couple 2 or 3 stinkers. I think Matt Stafford.
No.
Oh,
Hmm.
man.
Luke, you'll kick yourself after writing all of these quarterback start sits.
Oh,
You
it's Jacoby Brissett.
It is Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah. I wrote him every week.
Yeah. I'll keep it close. Why not? Luke gets the points.
How was it? It was like week 15 and Jacoby Brissett was owning like 31% of leagues.
Yeah.
I mean, where did he finish overall? Brissett finished as quarterback 17. And yeah, he had
And that was
one bad game.
He finished his quarterback 17 missing like the first 7 weeks of the season.
Right. And by the way, for all the quarterback stats in the boom bust, they have to play at least 60% of the snaps. So I think Brissett came in one game where he didn't play 60%. Like he played, he came in for Kyler Murray and played a little bit. My boom bust rankings do not, that doesn't count against them. Same thing with like Jackson Dart. If he left super early hurt or something, they have to play at least 60%. Okay. Which rookie pick?
Let's go 100.
Okay. Which rookie was drafted highest in fantasy drafts?
Buzz.
Yep.
Ashton Genty.
Correct.
11th
overall, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I believe it. I picked him.
That's be Jeremiah Love this year.
Yeah. Let's see if the Cowboys trade up for him. Okay.
200.
Which rookie scored the most fantasy points this season?
I mean, I have a name. That's not right. It can't be.
Maybe it is.
It can't
Buzz.
Yep.
Ashton Genty. Why not?
It was Ashton
be.
Genty.
Okay.
He finished as running back 13. That feels way too high.
He had a couple big weeks at the end of the year.
That Bears game flipped everything on its head. He had like 40 that week.
Yeah.
I'm really happy. I'm really happy we got
Texans
Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
My answer was going to be Tyler Shuck.
He was good.
Yeah.
He was good.
He got hot at the end.
He sure did. Trevor, pick 3 or 4.
400.
He finished the season well and was the highest scoring rookie during the fantasy playoffs.
Buzz.
Yeah.
It's Tyler Shuck.
Yeah.
It is Tyler Shuck. Yeah, come on, huh? He ranked 21st over all players during the fantasy playoffs.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
He was, and he's another guy where they drafted a quarterback and everyone on earth immediately said, "Yep, he's the worst thing that's ever happened in the NFL. There's no reason that this guy should have a job."
People still think Saints are going to draft a quarterback.
Right.
They might. I don't know, but I feel like he's playing all right. Okay, 300. Last one before Final Jeopardy. Who was the highest scoring rookie on the Bears this season?
I'll take a shot, Buzz. Why not?
Okay.
So there's 3 options here, right, to pick from, really.
Yep.
I'll say Colson Loveland.
No.
Oh.
Buzz? Was it Kyle Monangai?
Yeah.
It was Kyle Monangai,
Really?
running back
Nice.
29. Not
Nice.
huge, but they were all sort of right around that same range.
Yeah. The other
Okay,
one obviously
so-
being Luther Burden, right?
Right. And he came on hot at the end, but he was the third out of the 3. Okay, close game, negative 2,800 to 2,400. You can bid, bid, you know what? Bid however many points you
Well,
wish,
I know.
whether you have them
Well,
or
no.
not.
Isn't it 2 negatives make a positive? So he can bid minus 2,800 and turn it to 5,600. That's how math works.
It does seem to be how math works. So
I know
what?
that I'm in the negative by like a lot, but I feel like a lot of my answers are like really good answers.
They
a
were
lot of
very good answers.
Yeah.
You lost probably 1,500 from just this or that.
Yeah,
Easily.
big time.
And that
what?
would have switched everything.
I'm gonna enact something. So baseball, take notes. So I'm gonna say there's a minimum you have to bet, and then there's a maximum you can bet. So you have to bet at least 2,000, and then you can only bet up to 5,000. So Trevor
Zach,
got the bid between 2 and 5. Same with Luke.
Zach, I'm a little annoyed with you. I cannot believe you didn't expect us to just both go all in on Final Jeopardy. I mean, what is this? We're both going all in.
Yeah, very fair. So here is the question. You guys message your answer to me in Slack, and then I will check because it'll take a little bit of math. But the question is, the difference in scoring between Trey McBride and the tight end 2, which was Kyle Pitts, was 103.4 points in PPR this season. That's crazy.
Okay. Yep.
You need to name a player who scored as close to 103.4 points as possible. You can go over, does not matter, just whoever is the closest. Message me your answer.
100. It was 100. Okay, got it.
Yeah, 103.4, which is
not a lot.
Bananas. It's not a lot of fantasy points, but it's a lot when you're talking about between number 1 and number 2. Kind of crazy. He was. I did voting for, I can't remember the site. I apologize, but I voted for the Fantasy Football Awards this year, which is something the site's doing. And I wrote up the tight ends. Spoiler alert, Trey McBride won tight end of the year. My vote for MVP of the year, fantasy MVP, was Trey McBride, just because I think the positional advantage is so great. And I mean, there's going to be people drafting him first overall next season because of that. I think it's kind of
Big
crazy.
time. People have been looking for that Kelsey Gronkowski thing to tight end to fill their itch in the first round.
Yeah, I think Bowers bounces back next year. But regardless, like if you have a positional advantage like you had from Trey McBride this year, I think he outscored Pitts by like 4 points per game. That's kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
And Pitts had some stinkers. I mean, again, Kyle Pitts was the tight end too. He was a bust in 44% of weeks. So he just had some good ones in there.
How many points was it again? 100?
Like 103.
103.4.
Fuck.
I know, not good for just to set a little parameters here, just to give you a ballpark. Travis Kelce, 189.
Yeah.
Who else can I give you? And then on the other end of the spectrum, Roman Wilson, 38.6.
Oh.
Jameis Winston, 45.3. Chase McLaughlin, 145. I'm sure you guys were saying Chase McLaughlin, but no.
I was thinking of Chase McLaughlin.
I know, 40 points above that. Highest scoring defense.
I have a name.
Seattle.
Yeah,
What?
I sent mine in too. Mine's dirty. You're gonna hate.
Sir.
Even if I'm right, you're gonna pick it wrong, and that's fair.
Ooh, that is a dirty pick. Let me see. Let me do the math of that.
I have a
Luke,
name that I think might be correct. Like I might get 103 here.
Mine's already
Okay.
in, so you can just tell them.
Yeah,
It really doesn't
message it to me. Message to me on Slack.
Oh
and I'll
shit! I
let
sent
you
it
know.
to Trevor.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a good pick.
He might be 103 exactly.
Can I change my answer?
No.
Yeah, could you guys tie?
I was thinking of the Packers too. That's a good pick.
Ooh, that is a good pick. Let me see.
The other name I had for the Packers was Christian Watson, but I feel like he might be a little bit over 103.
I was thinking about the Packers. I was wondering if Jaden Reed got enough at the start and enough at the back end, but yeah.
I think Reed would have been low for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. This is close. Now, everyone's at the edge of their seat at home, and these two are separated. Your two scores are separated by less than 3 points.
Oh, so we're on it.
You
Wow.
guys were on it. So Trevor gave me, is his first name Andre? Let me see. Andre Yosivach.
Oh, good
Which is
one.
a great pick. You know, steady. I think he played every single game. He had some decent weeks, had a lot of bad weeks. He ended up scoring 16 and a half points away more than 103.4. So
I'll
Trevor
take
scores
it.
16.5. Great answer. Tucker Kraft.
Two very different
Obviously,
strategies.
Different strategies. Tucker Kraft was great this year. He just got hurt in week, 8-ish or so, somewhere around there. Tucker Kraft scored 13.8
Nice.
points away.
Wow.
So obviously that means
5,600 to 0.
that's right. I mean,
That's a
Luke,
fucking sweet, man.
Luke played the slow game, and he pulled it out at the end. Let us know if you are watching. What did you say?
Where did Chubba Hubbard fall? He was
Oh,
a
way
weird
up.
guy.
Way above.
I think above 2. Oh, he's close, but it would have been a worse answer for you, I
Yeah.
think. 121.7. So yeah, 18-ish. I guess to give you the exact answer, Spencer Rattler finished with 104.
Oh.
Terry McLaurin would have been a similar, just a reverse Tucker Kraft. He had 104.5. The Los Angeles Chargers, 103. Andre Smite, 103. Ryan Flanoy, 102.2.
I still don't think that's a real person.
No.
I know. Other names, Tajay Spears, Brenton Strange, Alvin Kamara. He kind of disappeared, obviously. Colt Stee, Kate Otten, Garrett Wilson, another similar strategy, Luke. But yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were on it though. That was close, but at the end, I mean, Luke was just waiting in the weeds there. He just came out and
Yeah.
snapped at it.
He did that thing. What did Dan Campbell say? Bring him out into the water and then choke him out. What you do?
Alligator
Into the deep end.
mentality.
100% Gator roll for sure. If you were playing at home, if you're watching this after the fact, let us know your score. And let us know how far off you were with the Trey McBride, Kyle Pitts one, because it's tough to think of somebody that low.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like when we play the contract game at the Flurry Sports Podcast, and it's like, okay, think of a contract that's $4 million. Like, okay, do I go with a rookie? At this point, rookies are paying a bunch. Do I go with a kicker? It has to be a good kicker. Yeah. Lots of strategy. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to do more games like this, whether it be Jeopardy, whether it be just any game in general, give us ideas and let us know if you like it. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys soon. I'll cut the video here. Do you guys have anything else to talk about today?
I don't know.
Any more ghost thoughts?
No.
We need to go figure out.
I don't really understand the difference between like a ghost and like a poltergeist and like I guess a ghoul is kind of a different thing. I kind of get what a ghoul is, but it feels like there's so many branches, and I guess cryptology it would be the correct science, or demonology maybe.
Because cryptids are like,
that's like Bigfoot.
right, Bigfoot, Hodag, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Demon, I feel like, has a negative
Agreed.
Like,
and I hate to put that on ghosts.
Right. Some ghosts are cool. I mean, Castro's a friendly one. There's a show all about them that I don't know if anybody watches, but apparently is popular. But yeah, I don't know. I grew up watching those ghost hunter shows though. I love those shows.
Oh, big time.
They're both bad and very entertaining, and I would love to do one.
They're like the most staged thing of all time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Like, did you hear that? Oh my God. It's like, yeah, I could hear the guy fucking ruffling chips in the sound booth. It's crazy.
Right.
Now,
awesome.
The one takeaway I have, it's not about ghosts, but if you have ever in your life worn a diaper to camp out in Times Square for New Year's Eve, you are the biggest loser of all time. That's what they have to do to save their spot, because they get taken when they leave. If you do that, you're the biggest loser of all time.
I don't understand that.
Makes no
I don't
sense.
understand the thought of wearing a diaper to do that, because you're going to shit yourself or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you have to piss.
Or piss. Why don't you
at
just
that
do
point?
it?
Yeah, at that point, why don't you just piss?
Yeah. Like, okay, you're just going to have it caked on you anyway. Like, just wear something you're going to throw out no matter what.
Or nobody's shitting themselves out there either. Like, bring a backpack with like Gatorade bottles.
Right. Yeah. Piss, there's no excuse.
Yeah.
Well, and also, like,
you got to shit, stay home.
The payoff is for saying Happy New Year in Times Square. You can watch it anywhere in Times Square. You just won't be in the front. I don't understand it at all.
Who was the host this year? Was it somebody?
I didn't even watch.
Isn't it always Ryan Seacrest?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Ryan Seacrest is pretty cool.
I was playing Mario. It was something better.
I fell asleep at 9 p.m.
Also, like, it's different every time. So why do I give a shit about watching reruns when it's already 1 o'clock in the morning there? I don't get that.
Do they do a big ball drop in every time zone?
No.
I feel like they probably do, like in Chicago and stuff. Denver probably won it. Mountain Time.
I'm sure LA does, but like I haven't heard of anybody.
Well, maybe Nashville has a ball.
Do they?
Yep.
But they're Eastern time zone anyways, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah. Because you hear about people like camping out anywhere else for New Year's, or like any New Year's party thing. I don't know.
Right. New York kind of owns that.
Yeah. Even post 9/11. Good for them.
Yeah.
That's the only other thing I know about New York that they're notable for. It's like New Year's Eve, and then they don't have towers anymore.
And very disappointing basketball teams.
Yeah.
True. Well, football teams at this point too.
Also, time is just made up, right? I mean, it doesn't actually exist.
Yeah.
Because I
Right.
saw something that if you could celebrate New Year's Eve in New Zealand, then fly 8 hours the next morning to like Hawaii and have another 10 hours before you just go to New Year's again. Like we just drew a
That's a good
line and
move.
said, fuck it, we'll figure it out. Like it does not exist. Time doesn't exist.
That's a fun move. If you're like someone who likes to party, that sounds awesome.
Right. Nonstop party. So theoretically, you could party every single second of your life doing that.
That's a great way to live.
Yeah.
You know what? Live every second of your life like the ball's dropping.
Yeah. I love fireworks.
Yeah, of course. Fireworks are great.
That take's been going around that people think fireworks are overrated and they're the same thing every year. I don't care if they're the same thing every year. They're incredible every year.
I feel like the people who say that only watch fireworks in crowded areas and have never like lit them themselves.
Yeah, and I guess this take kind of comes around more around 4th of July, right? That's probably a little bit more known for fireworks than New Year's Eve. But like, you know what I would call those people who say that around 4th of July? Communists.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Like, grow up, blow some
Right.
shit up, have a little bit of fun.
Right.
If you never had a Roman candle fight,
Agreed.
I'll invite you to one
Yeah.
because I'm experienced. You're gonna get your ass shot at.
We were in high school and we were having a Roman candle fight, and one of my buddies, he's like, instead of like shooting, like fell out and it was like going to explode. And
Yeah.
so he's like, everybody get the fuck out of the way. And then he tried to like run and slipped and fell face first into the swimming pool, which was kind of funny. And the thing did explode. It was crazy.
It sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
Also, I mean, homemade fireworks shit's always good. Have you ever had those like double artillery shell things? I feel like those never ever go well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's one year like the tube tipped over and it shot and blew up like right by us. That was kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I love that shit. It's always good.
Fireworks also spawned like a top 3 internet video of all time with Back It Up Terry.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And fireworks aren't just a 4th of July thing, by the
Right.
way. If you can have or go to any place with like winter fireworks, I would dare I say
Awesome.
those are better.
Yeah, they might be.
They're great.
You know what's interesting too? Like the people who hate fireworks, they love it when it's at stadiums for like pregame stuff and postgame stuff.
True.
They just don't like the occasion, really.
That's probably fair.
I have a
Even
buddy.
still, like I don't get it. I don't understand how anyone could look at a firework and just be upset with anything.
Agreed. Fireworks are just happiness. But let me ask you if you guys if this does anything to you guys. So my buddy, he lives right by Lambeau. So he has YouTube TV, so he doesn't have like it's not like the live second that he gets it. So when he's watching Packer games, he knows that they're going to score because he already heard the fireworks going off.
That
Stinks.
that sucks, especially like let's say it's like end of the game, got to have a field goal, right, to win it, and they miss, and he sees there's no fireworks. That would suck.
Or is it? I agree with you guys 100%. He spins it as I know that they're going to score. Now it's fun to see how they score.
That is
Sure.
cool too.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, he's the type of person who wants to know how he's going to die and when.
For sure.
And I don't need that.
He sat next to me at the Packer game last week, and he was doing a very funny bit. We were tailgating before a couple hours before the game, and he was going around asking everybody dressed in Packer gear if they were a Packer fan.
That's a good bit.
That's a great
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
I mean, that you should have recorded that. That's a great
Yeah.
Wisconsin content.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Now,
That's good.
here's my last question that I have. Speaking of bits, is the Green Bay sucks chant that they do at seemingly every Chicago sporting event, related or unrelated, like the saddest bit of all time? Like, move on.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I will say that, and I'm not defending Chicago here. I hate Chicago. I hate the Bears. I hate the Cubs. The Bulls or whatever. Packer fans do. The Bears still suck after every single win that they have, even when Chicago's not involved.
That's true. That's true. But at least it's like at a Packers game. Like,
You're right.
at a Blackhawks game being like Green Bay, like what? How does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's just sad because it's just like rent free, living
Right.
rent free in their mind. That's at Bears games. Even still, I'm even if it's not against the Packers, that feels weird because it's coming from a negative place. Packer fans doing it is funny because it's true. You know what I mean? If
Right.
the Packers were really bad and the Bears have dominated Green Bay for 2 decades, then I think they are allowed to do it. But
That's fair.
if it's close, if it's even, if it's not even, I mean, Chicago's way down. Like, you can't do that. That's bad.
Yeah, and to add to your point here, Trevor, and I know this is right. This is probably coming off as a little facetious, being with all three of us being Green Bay and Wisconsin fans, whatever. With Cubs fans getting all up in their mind about Brewers saying "fly the L," and then no less than 6 months later wearing cheese grater hats is very funny.
Which, to your point, Zach,
Yeah.
those have been around for like a decade. Those aren't a new
Yeah.
thing.
Well, yeah, the company who made them is so happy.
Oh,
It's
big
like,
time.
Fucking finally that we can start like having some inventory space for something out. Like clear
Oh,
out the storage locker. It's about
Right.
time. It's
I
yeah.
I had another hypothetical for you guys.
Okay.
So for this hypothetical, it would be, I guess, pick your favorite team. If you want to take this into like a fighting route, pick your favorite fighter or whatever. Would you rather only watch your team's games, and you can't watch the rest, or you could watch the rest but not your team's games?
I think I think I would just watch my team's games.
I think you can. Go ahead.
It feels very old school, and I kind of like that. Where
Yeah.
it's like that is all people could watch before, and I like the idea of, if I'm a Wisconsin Badger fan, if I'm a Packer fan, whatever it is, it's like, yeah, we got the Dallas Cowboys next week. I don't know anything about them either because I've never seen them play, but we're gonna go in there and kick their ass. And every week every week we're trying to go 1-0 at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think
if
that's
my
the right
team's really
answer.
good and I can't enjoy it, that kind of stinks.
Yeah.
you
Because I
think-
had I'm not the biggest NHL fan, right? But like I like the Blackhawks. I liked watching. I got ESPN Plus, which the Blackhawks are blacked out, but I can watch everybody else. And it's great for like the big games, but like you always come back to your point, like, damn, wish I could watch the Blackhawks game. Like same with the Packers. Like it would be cool to watch the primetime games, but it's like shit. I can And then what happens if the Packers, like if it's the Packers, right? What happens if they make the Super Bowl? You can't watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Right.
Like
Correct.
that's tough.
Yeah.
So that
But,
I think
then you can't watch the Super Bowl if they're not in it, which also kind of
Right.
sucks. So.
I think what, like for basketball, I guess hockey and NBA. Like if you pick to watch your team, just your team, you get to see all the other teams anyways, right? Because your team
Right.
plays all the other teams.
Yeah.
The NFL, you don't get that.
No.
College football, you don't get that.
But it does
No.
make it cool in the NFL, like when you play the Colts then. That would be pretty cool.
True. I mean, it makes it a lot more special then. Like, oh, this year we get the NFC South. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now I finally get to see Bryce Young, see what he's about.
Yeah.
And you're disappointed.
And then kind of going off of that, out of all the teams that you root for, all the teams that you cheer for, if you only get to cheer for one, you only get to watch one of them. So the easy answer, right, or I would say is football. Whether you pick the Packers, Badgers, whatever, right? Because football is just the best sport. It's one of the best games ever created. But then, what do you do from January to September?
Yeah. I mean, if you're a soccer fan, that's an easy pick because they
guess.
literally play from August to May, and then
Well,
they
they
play
play-
in the summer sometimes too.
Isn't the EPL like 2 games a week for like feels like the entire season?
Pretty
the
much.
entire year?
They have 38
Yeah.
weeks of games. And then they have like preseason tournaments and shit too. So if you like soccer, that's the game. But then also, like if your team sucks and you have to watch them like fucking
True.
40 weeks in
Right.
a year like I do, it's tough, man. It's tough.
That's a tough
I still
question.
I still think I would pick the Packers, but you have you're only guaranteed 17 games.
Yeah, that's tough.
If I
Whereas-
pick the Badgers, do I have to pick a sport?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Badger football would be even worse. You only get like 10 games because they never make the
Right.
postseason.
But
Mhm.
imagine how hyped up you would get to watch those 10 games.
I know. I love the Badgers. I feel like that's my choice. Cause I mean, just staring down a Jordan Love era, I don't want to watch any of them anyway. So
Yeah.
I think I'd just go. At least you get to see jump around. You get to participate a little bit. That's fun.
Yeah, I think if you want to like extrapolate the most games out of this, right? It's picking your favorite baseball team just because you're guaranteed 162 games, but then you have to sit and
Yeah.
watch baseball for 162 games.
Right. But in those days that you get a double header, that's pretty sweet.
Right. So you're
You have
getting,
to
I mean,
work.
you're getting a game every day from the end of March to the start of, start of November if they make a run.
And you would be one of the only people living and dying by every game.
Damn right.
It'd be a big deal.
That would okay. Now you're selling me on this.
And then
now you're
imagine,
like, please give me more baseball, which I
Right.
can't even fathom. That's crazy.
imagine like back in the day too, when there's a 1-game wild card, you're like, please give me more baseball to watch. 'Cause
Yeah,
I have
right.
nothing till March.
Right.
The,
Finally,
wild
don't
card,
lose.
the 1-game wild card, they need to bring it back. That's
They
so
do.
funny to me. I
It
love
is.
it. I
It's
love
pretty funny.
being around Twins fans and the
Mhm.
buildup of the day after when they have to play the Yankees was my favorite time of year
Yeah.
because they always knew what was going to happen.
Like 4 years in a row, they lost to the Yankees.
Oh, it was so much fun. It was so funny.
I think my answer is the Packers, but I would highly consider the Milwaukee Bucks.
If like, they cut away to a score in another game, do I have to look away?
No,
Yes.
I don't think that's fair.
Yes.
No.
I think yes. The only thing you get to take in is your team and who they're playing. You don't even know. Someone might have died. Well, I guess you could probably read it in the newspaper.
Yeah. I think we would have found out about DeMar Hamlin a couple ways.
Yeah.
Could you imagine reading about that in the newspaper though? Like, what happened? That's insane.
Right. So
Are they
we're sitting
pressing
at the back.
charges on T. Higgins? That's crazy.
Also, imagine you're a Bengals or a Bills fan. You pick to only watch your team's games. You get 17 a year, and one gets fucking canceled because the guy dies.
True.
We were
Yeah.
we-
Move the
when I was
drill.
when I was at the Packer game, the game it was like a long timeout or something, and it was you're in the stadium and it takes a little bit long. You're like, let's just get on with it here. And the guy next to me goes, "Imagine if we were at the DeMar Hamlin game, how much that would have been annoying to sit there."
Yeah.
And this was like a
People-
2-minute timeout we had to sit through at the Packer game.
Yeah, because you don't
People
know
were
if he
pissed at
died.
the Super Bowl when the lights went out.
Yeah, right.
And they paid, thousands and thousands of dollars for that. They weren't even
Right.
real football fans. They're like,
And
what
it's
the
not
fuck's
like-
going on?
Right, and it's not like you can get any news. Like you can't go. You don't get any coverage in games or anything.
No. Yeah, that would blow. Okay. Anything else before we get out of here?
Mm-mm.
Leave us your scores, but leave us some more hypotheticals.
Mhm.
I'd be down to do a show on just hypotheticals. That would be
I got a bunch.
well, maybe next week, maybe next Thursday. Subscribe so you don't miss it. We'll be back soon.